Yes. Why are you being a roly-poly? Why are you rolling around? Come on, Mouse. Weird kitten. Yeah. Yeah, weird kitty cat. Oh, playful kitty cat. Hi. Did you get catnip? What the hell? Hi. No, baby. You get too rough. You're adorable. Get her. Mwah. Yep. I'm doing good. Oh, you can't sleep? I'm sorry. This one hasn't let me sleep. She's been sleeping in here lately. There's no ball down there, honey. I threw away the only ball that was down there because it was torn in half. If you make a mess, you are going out of the room. I will. I'm just waiting for a few more people to pop in. You need to settle down. And so do you. Oh, thank you. The cat needs to sleep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but she's a kitten, so she won't. Hey! Play gentle. She's a baby. And now she found string. Oh my god. I'm doing good. A little tired because I just spent basically all day editing something that I'm gonna post after this live, so. Yeah. One of my sister's cats decided that they like me so much that they're gonna sleep in my room every night. Yeah, so they're over there playing. I walked in and they rolled like a roly-poly. But then again, they are hyper right now, so. Please don't swallow that. Please don't think you're a dog. My biggest fear, because her best friend is my dog, and she's a kitten. And my dog already thinks that she's a cat, so. What are you chasing? Beanie, there's nothing to chase. Hey, no, we're not doing that. Come here. Yeah, you want uppies? Yeah. You like being big and tall, huh? Okay. Why is what your life? Ow! Excuse you. Normally that calms you down, not make you more hyper. I swear she got catnip somehow. Are you done? Are you done? Good girl. Oh. Yeah, a lot of you guys. That's why I wait now, because a lot of you guys want to be in my lives, but you never get there in time. Settle down now. Yeah, I know it's a big brush. Yeah. And it's attached to your best friend. That doesn't mean you get to attack it. Good girl. I really need to stop wearing heavy earrings if I don't wear earrings for a long time, because then they make my ears bleed and stuff. Anywho. Okay. Good girl. Please don't attack my feet. The distant whistles and roar of the steam engines coming. That's why you shouldn't attack my feet. You're gonna fall. Mwah. That doesn't mean chew on the book. Just because something's moving does not mean that it's a toy. Okay? Coming and going. Could you not? Okay, bye. Don't knock anything over. Coming and going in the station, woke Tiki the next morning. She shivered against the cool air and pulled her shouting blanket tighter, wishing for one more hour of sleep. The even breathing of Toots and Fiona as they slept was the only sound in the room. Until Hey, you know you don't touch cats if they're on a bed. Get down. There's nothing down there. I've already checked like 3 times. Until Clara's deep cough pulled her upright. Tiki shoved the blanket aside and hurried across the room in her worn nightgown to check on the little girl. Baby, there's nothing down there. Seamus sat before the stove, poking at the burning coal. Okay. If I check again, will you stop? Scoop. Cat stole my spot. Through the small front door on the box, with a long metal pole, he motioned to what the fuck? Okay, where was I? He motioned to the kettle and raised his eyebrows at Tiki. Do you want a cup? Tiki nodded at Seamus as she knelt and brushed the little girl's tangled blonde curls from her forehead. Oh, sleepy-eyed. Clara stared up at Tiki with adoring eyes. Tiki, you're home. I waited up for you. She reached up and held Tiki's hand with her tiny fingers, her eyes lingering on Tiki's wrist. How come you have your mark covered up? I think it's pretty. Titch pushed herself upright and yawned, stretching his hands high above his head. You know why, Clara. It's because she doesn't like it. That's why she hides her wrists all the time. Oh. I don't either. Tiki said, even though Tits was right. These names are so bizarre. Mr. Potts was staring at it when I was in the bookstore yesterday, and it made me uncomfortable. She didn't mention Riker's strange reaction to her birthmark. That's because he thinks it's pretty too, Clara said. Oh, Potts thinks you're pretty. Tits teased Tiki. That's why he lets you read his books for free. He likes your green eyes. They remind him of the hills in Ireland, he said. Heard him say it myself. No, he doesn't. Tiki glared at Tits. He thinks I look like his dead daughter, that's why. And he thinks you're pretty. Clara cried. Her words ended in a coughing spasm, the congestion rattling in her chest. Why do you always want to go and read Potts' papers and books anyway? Tits interrupted. Clara stood up. Tiki put an arm behind the little girl's back to support her. Maybe that'll make it easier to breathe. She patted Clara gently on the back, waiting until the little girl drew a deep breath again before she answered Tits' question. I like to read. I learn a lot by reading. Like what? Tits shrugged off his blanket and moved toward the table where he reached for a chunk of bread. Well, I read about faraway places like tropical islands that are surrounded with water as blue as the summer sky, Tiki replied. And I learn about foreign lands where they make things like silk for a lady's dress from the thread of a worm. They can make a lady's dress from a worm? Tits asked. He shuffled closer to the stove and took the tea Seamus offered, taking a deep drink from the chipped cup. Oh, the most beautiful dresses in the world are made from silk, Fiona said, and in every color, like the rainbow. Having fun over there? Hi. There you go. That's right, Tiki nodded. There's a lot of interesting things in books. You get to meet people you might never know otherwise. Like in this one story, a little boy named Jack trades his cow for some magic beans. And he grows a giant beanstalk all the way into the sky. And does it grow giant beans so they never run out of food? Tits' eyes glowed. No, Tiki lowered her voice. Jack climbs the beanstalk and finds a hen that can lay golden eggs. Golden eggs? Clara's eyes got big. But the hen belongs to the giant, so Jack decides he's going to steal it. An image of the queen's ring popping into her head. Tits laughed and nudged Seamus in the ribs. He's a ruddy pickpocket just like us. He looked back at Tiki, his face alit with curiosity. What happens next? And what happens? Yes, tell us, Tiki, what happens? Clara's voice was high with excitement. Did Jack get the golden hen? Tiki shrugged. I can't really remember. Maybe we should go read it together and see what happens. She grinned at Toots in a sly way. Maybe you should read it to me. Oh, Tiki, that ain't right. Toots' face fell as he suddenly realized her ploy. I don't want to learn to read. You need to learn to read. You don't know what you're missing. Tiki turned away and hid her smile. I'll tell you the rest of the story tonight if you promise to practice your reading with me. Oh my god. Okay, my meds are starting to kick in. So I'm gonna go. But I will be back tomorrow with more videos of stories and another live story. You guys seem to like that. But until then, good morning, good afternoon, and good night, my beautiful raindrops. Bean says good night.